This is Mary Dell. I am working on my painting. I don't think I'll sing today. I turned off the fish tank so there isn't as much bubbly water background noise, but there'll still be some YouTube videos on the background that my kids are watching. But I just thought I could talk to you while I paint, and yeah. And if I think of anything that might help with explaining gouache a little better, I'll share it with you. Right now, I'm working on the flower petals, trying to make the center a little darker with this red color. And then on top of that, I probably will add some like yellow or a lighter color. And then work on the back petals too. That's one thing I like about gouache is that you can kind of layer it to an extent like acrylic paints. And I think it's one of the reasons why it's pretty popular with designers. But most people, there's a lot of people that don't know about gouache. I usually just explain it when I tell people I paint with gouache. That it's like an opaque watercolor. It has a chalky consistency when it dries, and because I only feel like I like to paint for short periods of time, I tend to get distracted, or I have a family and can't paint for hours on end, so it works for me, especially with my young family, being able to just stop at any moment and be able to, like, I don't know, get my kids a bite to eat, or get a bite to eat myself, or even, just see what's going on, make sure they're sharing or being nice to each other. But when I paint, I tend to take my time, really enjoy the process. It's very relaxing for me. One thing about gouache is that it doesn't dry the exact color that it is wet like other paints, which makes it interesting. You have to get to know your paints and the colors that you have and how they react when they dry. And also, if your paint is over top of another lighter paint, it probably will dry differently. And that's just part of, painting. You learn as you go. Just try new things and see what you like and what you don't like. And I've tried a lot of different kinds of art medium. I've tried oil, tried watercolor a little bit, even though this is technically a kind of watercolor. I've tried watercolor and I've tried acrylic. I've even gotten into sculpture a little bit and graphic design. And after trying a lot of different kinds of art and crafts, I decided I like gouache the best. I feel like it's something I'm going to stick to for a while. Because I like learning different mediums. Lately, I've been trying to remind myself that gouache is what I want to do. I've been kind of drawn towards pottery lately, which could be a distraction, but it's been very intriguing, especially natural methods of pottery. Outdoor kilns and getting clay from the outside. I found some nice clay dirt in my yard, and my husband, I brought it out for my kids to play with, just to make some clay sculptures, or just to play with the mud, just to get the feeling, to discover what it's all about, its texture, its what it can do. And after my son pretty much got covered head to toe with mud, I left the clay on the table and came back, and my husband made a bowl. So right now that bowl is in our basement, where it's ready to be fired, but just don't have a kiln or the time to mess with it. But yeah, I really like how this is working out. You can see right here where I just painted this part right here, and over here it looks different. I don't know if you can tell very well in the picture through the camera's point of view, but it has a wet look, and then when it dries, it's more like of a chalk. If you think of chalk, like when you play, if you might wet chalk on the ground, whenever it dries, it has a different, rougher consistency than a smooth paint might have. But I'm going to keep on working on this, and I will make another video soon, but I'm liking how that's turning out. And thank you for watching.